And luck has been with me all along. I found an agent, and she sold the book within a month in America. And then she said, "Where are the other international rights?" And I said, "They're actually with my New Zealand publisher." "Well, have them back then," she said. And I contacted them and said, "Do you think you will be able to sell any of the international rights?" And they said, "No, we've tried, but there's no interest." I gave it all to my agent in America, and I think she's now sold the book to, I think it's up to 18 or 19 different countries, including Japan and China and Spain and Italy and Finland. So that was quite an extraordinary journey. It has been the subject for academic courses. It's prescribed reading text in some schools. It has been used for weddings and funerals, and it's going to be a film. So it's been an extraordinary journey that I just couldn't have envisaged at all. I get many questions about the language in my books, mostly because I write in English, which is not my first language. People like the book for the language as much as for the story. When I was on tour in America after the release of my first book there, I came to, I think, Portland in Oregon, and the local newspaper had a big article about my book on the front page with color picture, and they said, "Read this book, not so much for the story but for the language." And I thought, oh, it's a novel about friendship, and I get the most amazing letters and emails from people who are fascinated by the friendship that is described in the book, and it seems like there is a shortage of friendship in our modern society, and that might have to do with the book's totally surprising success around the world. There are many readers that have written to me have said that they envy these two women, the time they have. But I don't think they have all that much time. It's not like they associate all days, every day for a year. They meet occasionally, they take walks, they have meals. I mean, it's not more than we almost all of us, we could invest in a friendship if we wanted to. And the liberating thing about the friendship that we discover later in life is that we can be the people we are, that we have become. We don't have to show all our luggage, all our history, what kind of people we were when we started school, or how we were treated in our families. We are what we are. We can face each other and say, "This is me. This is what you see is what you get." And I think that can be truly wonderful and very different from an older relationship. And these two women in my book give it the time it needs to develop to their satisfaction, and they are able to actually tell things to each other that they haven't really told anybody else. And I think that is because they don't judge each other, and they don't ask questions. They only accept what the other person is willing to give freely, and it is very healing for both of them.